welcome to your love forecast for the month of August. This is for all my Leo suns, moons, and risings, and those on the cusp. I'd also like to extend a very warm happy birthday to all my Leos that are born in August. It is your solar return, meaning that the sun moves to the same place in the sky as it was on your birthday. So celebrations for you, happiness to you. For your reading today, I had thought that I would have a new tarot deck in by the time I would be filming these readings, but as it turns out I won't be getting that deck until later next week, and by that time it'll be too late for me to start filming, so I'm going to have to proceed without that. I did promise you guys on Facebook, on my Facebook page, that I would be using a new surprise tarot deck, but it'll just have to be a surprise for either the mid-month readings or for September. I'll need some time to get used to it. So for now, I'm going to be using the Anna K Tarot, the Oracle of the Mermaids Oracle deck, and I will be using the runes today. Okay, so I haven't used the runes in a while. We'll see how that goes. And let's begin with your reading. Spirit, what are the messages and energies that you have for the sign of Leo for the month of August? This is for their love forecast. What will be so for Leo? This is for my Leo suns, moons, and risings, and those on the cusp. This is a general love reading and will not resonate with everyone. If this reading does not resonate with you, you can check your moon or rising sign. And as a disclaimer, I always do recommend coming and getting a private reading for the most accurate reading with the most accurate outcome. Spirit, what will be so for my Leos for the month of August with regards to their love lives? This is for my Leo suns, Leo moons, and Leo risings, and those on the cusp. If you don't want to watch me shuffle, you can fast forward, but I do spend some time shuffling here. Spirit, what will be so for Leo for the month of August 2016 with regards to their love lives? This is for my Leo suns, Leo moons, and Leo risings, and those on the cusp of Leo. What will be so for Leo? Alright, and let's see how that looks in the camera. You guys see the cards? Fantastic. Alright, let's take a look at the runes. Let's cast the runes. Spirit, what will be so for Leo with regards to their love lives for the month of August? So there's one rune face up and the rest are face down. I do not read the runes that are face down. Those are the unknowns. We're not meant to know those messages. I'll keep the remaining rune that's on your crossing card, and I'll be reading that along with your tarot today. So let's turn over the cards. You have the Two of Pentacles reversed, crossed by the Eight of Cups. Yeah, just was making sure that was in the right position, the original position. What comes below you is the Six of Rods or the Six of Wands. What comes above you is the Ten of Pentacles. In your recent past, you have the Emperor. In the near future, you have the Page of Cups reversed. in the position of how you see yourself, you have the Ace of Rods or the Ace of Wands reversed. In your environment, this is also how your significant other or the person that you are in a relationship or think about the most or are simply interested in maybe viewing you or dealing with you. They have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Your hopes and fears are the Fool reversed. And your outcome for the month of August is the Three of Rods in reverse. Okay, interesting. All right, let me just take this all in. So first of all, let's take a look at this rune that you have on your crossing card. It is Kenaz, luck. Now, luck in the Merkstave position is actually flipped. So normally Kenaz looks like this. Whoops. These are fluorite runes, so I'm actually, I'm looking at the rune like this. Actually, let's zoom in so you can see it. So the rune landed like Merkstave like this. So it's actually facing away from you. And it's on your crossing card, which is the Eight of Cups. Okay, that's what's helping or hindering you throughout the month of August. It also represents what's a challenge for you. So in your present situation, this is in your significator position. This is your energy, which you walk into August with, Leo. You have the Two of Pentacles reversed. So we are dealing with earth energy here. It could be that for some of you who were dealing with more than one partner or more than one option, that both of those options are no longer available. It could be that you literally are dropping the ball on something. Here I see a performer juggling pentacles. They're actually two pentacles and a ring. He's already dropped a ball here, and he's dropped a ring here. He's a juggler, so some kind of entertainment person, someone who's good at juggling things, multitasking, change. When it's reversed, it can say that this energy is blocked or the opposite of the card, meaning of the card. So here I see him dealing with changes, dealing with the ups and downs of life, perhaps having to juggle various aspects of his life, work, baby, play, social life, single life, peacefulness, etc., etc. All the many things that we have to balance to kind of mediate things in our life. Here it may say that there's a lack of balance going on for you in your love life, maybe too much or too little of something. It could be that it's all work and no play, or you're just not feeling fulfilled. There's something that you're failing to do in terms of keeping these balls going. Maybe you've had to drop those balls in order to focus on something more important. It's become too difficult for you to be a juggler all the time, to keep all the relationship going and to keep the work going. Maybe you've had to abandon this act in order to move on, move through it. Certainly there's an element of luck at play. Perhaps not such good luck though. Maybe there's not such good luck because Kenaz is Merkstave here, and so it's almost reading to me in the reverse a little bit. There may be some obstacles in your way. Your challenge is to move forward, to move on. Perhaps your challenge is to leave a relationship behind, or to leave some things behind and go off on your own. And go on a bit of a journey to figure out what it is that you need, what's going to fulfill you at the end of the day. I have this sense that you're searching for more. Some of you. For some of you, you've already left someone behind or something behind, and this is referring to that which you are leaving behind. A couple things. One, in your recent past, you have the Emperor, which tells me that either there was an authority figure in your past or strong male energy. If this is your energy, I often do associate the Emperor with Leo, with the sign of Leo or Aries. This is actually the sign of Aries as a major arcana. It resonates with the astrological sign Aries. But it tells me that you had a lot of control and a lot of power. You certainly were ruling your kingdom, perhaps with an iron fist. It was all business, it was all logic, and no emotion. It seems that in your recent past, you accumulated quite a bit of knowledge and power, perhaps as the head of your own business, or even in your relationships, you felt very in control. This talks about having good boundaries as well. Yeah, but so, I'm just looking at his facial expression. I mean, he doesn't look happy, but he also doesn't look sad. He looks very stable. And 4 is the number of stability, and 4 is the number of the Emperor. But we move from the 4 to the 8, and from the 2 to the 8. So there is a multiplication here going on of you moving beyond something, you trying to move forward, you trying to leave something behind that wasn't really working for you. In the root position, this is what puts you here at this 2 of Pentacles reversed. I do see a victory. This would be in your, well, it could be in your present situation, going back to 2 weeks. But I do see that you felt like a victor. You might have been feeling very good about yourself. This is a sign of healthy self-esteem, accolades, praise, getting the recognition you feel you deserve. So you definitely got that. There was something that you felt victorious about. You felt really good about yourself. I just get the sense that you were going, yay, I finally won. I finally got what I wanted out of love and out of life. A very positive, uplifting card, this 6 is. But then I have to wonder why the 2 of Pentacles reversed in your present situation. Did something happen where you felt like you dropped the ball, or that you no longer wanted to do this juggling act anymore, where you are trying to keep those balls in the air? You know, maybe it was too much work for you to try and balance everything. And yet balance is called for, and so is moving on from something that was not serving your highest good. In the position of what you know to be true, you have the 10 of Pentacles. And so this is what you may be thinking or feeling throughout the month of August. And the 10 of Pentacles talks about long-term security, family, extended family, happiness. I certainly think you're thinking about legacy, tradition, acceptance, all good things. And also you may be thinking a lot about the material, long-term investments, saving, investing in a home, investing in real estate, investing in yourself. Things that are going to last. That's where your focus is. That's what you're feeling. And so, excuse me, you may be dealing with some financial difficulties beginning in August, or there may be something that has interrupted this flow of money, or this balance between work and play. Going into the near future, so we're talking at the middle of August, you have the Page of Cups reversed. So what I'm getting with this is you may be dealing with a younger person or someone who is very immature in love. It may be that you receive a message from this person and it disappoints you greatly. Now remember, we're dealing with a page, so this particular relationship, the stage that it's at isn't it full-blown love. I would say puppy love. So there's a immaturity about this communication. It may be that you hear some news that greatly disappoints you in love, or that you feel disappointed about. And how you're going to be seeing yourself during the month of August, you have the Ace of Rods reversed. It feels like this comes around. This is you at the beginning of August, and then in the middle of August, I'm getting more the Ace of Rods reversed. So here, again, balance is being called for. Creativity is being called for. Passion is being called for. When it's reversed, it can say that you feel like the spark has gone out of a relationship, which is why you may be feeling disappointed in love. It can also say that you're feeling fatigued. There's a creative block going on in your life. And you're really needing to get back to this Ace of Wands. You're needing to get back to that place where there's a spark of something new. That's what I'm seeing. In your environment, this is also how your significant other may be viewing you or dealing with you. They have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So they don't see you putting any work into this relationship. They may see that you're not committed to them, or that you haven't even spent any time thinking about them lately. There's a lack of effort here. And if we're talking about finances or work, it could say that they see that you're out of work, or that you're struggling to commit. Those are some possibilities. In your hopes and fears, you have the Fool reversed, which does tell me that just tells me that your fear is either you're fearing a new beginning, or you're fearing a reckless type of person who you would have a low amount of trust in, and hence be fearing reckless behavior, foolish behavior, someone who doesn't really look before they leap. This is a personality type, or a type of person who just too much of a free spirit maybe for you. In your outcome, you have the Three of Rods reversed. I feel like for some of you, you may have been hoping for a faraway opportunity, or even been making plans for something, perhaps travel related, because he's hiking here, and I just see him looking out into the future. There's a vista there. And he carries the walking stick or the rod in his right hand, which helps support him, and the two other rods in his left hand. And there's a sense of looking into the future. There's potential here. There's forward thinking, planning. Here it's almost like you either some plans fell through, or you're not considering a long-term relationship anymore. Perhaps you have failed to sort of set realistic goals for yourself, or set some goals for yourself in terms of a relationship. Maybe you just don't see it going anywhere, and you are not interested in kind of planning for the future. It seems like this could involve a financial situation, or a material situation, and it could involve dealing with someone who greatly disappoints you in love. And actually, you need to get this spark back, because this is how you see yourself in August, as kind of fatigued or lacking passion. You need the spark, actually, I think, in order to feel this sense of freedom, to welcome this new beginning in, your partner would then see that you are working hard on something, or that you're committed to something, and that you're balanced and enjoying life, and that you have made some plans for yourself. You are thinking about the future. You have bright ideas about the future. But as it stands, what I'm seeing is, if nothing changes, this is the trajectory for some of you. Right? I'd like to take a look at your oracle message. I'm going to be pulling from the Oracle and Barmaids deck. And I'm asking Spirit to send my Leos a message to help guide them on their highest spiritual path in love. Message for my Leos. So you have a drift, which is card 27. In numerology, the 7 and the 2 equals a 9. And you do have 1 8 here, but you have no 9s or 10s. A 9 does speak to the completion of a cycle or coming to the end of something. The keywords are letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. And I'd like to read just a short passage from the book here. So it says, refusing to attempt to change things, allowing yourself to surrender to the situation and to see where it takes you. A kind of peaceful passivity, and in an oceanic way, allowing the cycles to make a decision on your behalf. This can indicate too that you have no desire to make decisions, only to drift and to float and to allow whatever outcome will be to be. Whatever will be, que sera, sera, right? It's as if there is no moving forward and no retreat, just a moment-by-moment acceptance of all that is taking place, and a very gentle, almost imperceptible willingness to let the tide and current take you where it will. You are adrift, and you are somehow akin to Odin hanging on the tree of life. Okay, so that's kind of reminds me of the Hanged Man a little bit. Will you be taken to shore? Will you remain at sea? Will you fade and vanish? What is it you should do? That is not even a question you are asking yourself. It seems you have made the powerful choice for suspension, to rest, to not do, for nothingness, for allowing what is around you to determine for now the fate of yourself. And this card is asking you to just let go and let a divine energy, let divine timing sort of take over. It is similar to the Hanged Man in that she kind of goes with the flow here. And that is the message that I'm getting from this card, at least the overall tone of the card, as a guidance message for you in August. Just to go with the flow and let things happen. For they are for your highest good, and whether they make sense or not may not be up to you to kind of take the reins at this moment. You may just have to kind of deal with things as they come up and not spend too much time fighting the changes that are occurring, but rather just going with them. Okay? So that is your reading for the month of August. I can't believe we're talking about August already. Happy birthday, my August Leos, and sending you many blessings, love and light for a wonderful, wonderful month ahead. Take care.